Hi friends, welcome to new video. President Joe Biden accused former President Donald Trump and his supporters of promoting an extreme ideology that threatens democracy in rare primetime comments Thursday as he blasted conservatives ahead of the midterm elections. Attacks on the likes intensified. Much of what is happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Biden said in a speech at Independence National Historical Park in Philadelphia. He accused so-called MAGA Republicans, a reference to Trump's MAGA Republicans slogan, of refusing to recognize free and fair elections, quick to talk of violence in response to measures they don't like, and determined to thwart the will of the people. My name is Ahmad and you are watching 72 Info TV. So before discussing this news, please subscribe our channel for more informative videos. And also don't forget to like our video because dear friends, we work hard for you. MAGA Republicans have made their choice. They embrace anger. They thrive on chaos. They live in the shadow of lies, not in the light of truth, Biden said. Before the comments, a senior administration official insisted that it was not a speech about any particular politician, or any particular political party. Biden said he doesn't believe the view he's referring to represents most Republicans, even though it's embraced by a number of elected Republican officials. Not every Republican embraces their extreme ideology. I know because I've been able to work with these mainstream Republicans, Biden said. But there's no question that the Republican Party today is dominated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. They're being intimidated, and that's a threat to this country. For too long, we've convinced ourselves that American democracy is guaranteed. But it's not. We have to defend it. We have to protect it. Stand up for it. We every one of me, Biden said. Biden blasted those who bought into Trump's false claim that the 2020 election was rigged and tried to disrupt the upcoming 2022 election. He called this belief a threat to the fundamental principles of American democracy. Democracy cannot survive when one party believes that elections have only two outcomes, either they win, or they are rigged, Biden said. And that's where the MAGA Republicans are today. Before Biden's speech, Republicans offered their own response, appearing hours earlier in Biden's hometown of Scranton, Pennsylvania. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, Republican California, accused the president of being divisive and called on him to apologize for labeling Trump supporters quasi-fascists on the recent campaign trail. Instead of trying to bring our country together to solve these challenges, President Biden has chosen to divide, denigrate and humiliate his fellow Americans, simply because they disagree with his policies. That is not leadership, McCarthy said. When the president speaks tonight at Independence Hall, the first lines out of his mouth should be to apologize for calling millions of Americans fascists. McCarthy appeared alongside Jim Bognet, who is trying to unseat Republican nominee Matt Cartwright, DPA, who represents Scranton. McCarthy, who is the favorite to become Speaker if Republicans flip the House, argued that Biden has failed to address inflation and supply chain issues, secure the southern border or tackle rising crime rates. While the Biden administration billed the remarks as an official White House event, not a campaign event. The speech comes as the president steps up efforts to help Democrats take control of Congress and the midterm elections are just 2 months away. An NBC News poll last month found that threats to democracy had overtaken cost of living as the most important issue facing the country. Biden compared the approach of Republicans adopting MAGA's central philosophy to quasi-fascism for a Trump presidency at a fundraiser for Democrats last week. In remarks this week, also in Pennsylvania, Biden accused Republicans of not supporting law enforcement and the rule of law for his attacks on Trump after the FBI raided his Florida state. Mar-a-Lago, his calls to defend the FBI and the unwillingness of some in the party to condemn the January 6 riots. What the president thinks, which is one of the reasons he's doing this in prime time, is that a very large number of Americans, the majority of Americans, those who believe that we need to protect the core values of our country, White House Press Secretary Karen Jean-Pierre said Wednesday. What he's not going to do is refrain from calling out the extremism that he sees, this MAGA publication. Thanks for watching our video.